They thought she was the most beautiful woman they had ever seen. But behind the charm was something ancient, hungry, and cursed. One by one they fell in love, and one by one she took their souls. Not every beauty is a blessing. Some are ancient nightmares in disguise. Their bones fed her curse.
In a quiet village nestled between the forest of Nsud and the dark hills of Okohia, there lived 4 childhood friends, Obinna, Uche, Kin, and Ifeanyi. They were inseparable, known across the region for their laughter, their love of palm wine, and their habit of staying too long at the beer parlor owned by Momachi. It was one humid night during the New Yam festival, when the moon glowed red like burning coal, that everything began. The men gathered as usual under the thatched canopy of Momachi's beer parlor, the place filled with laughter, loud music, and drunken jokes. They were 3 gods into the night when she walked in. She was breathtaking. Skin like fresh palm oil, eyes that shimmered like moonlit waters, and lips full and red as hibiscus petals. Her waist was tiny, and her figure curved like the hills of Okpa. Her long black hair swayed as if it were dancing to music only she could hear. The men all fell silent. Even Momachi paused mid-pour. She said her name was Adoma. She spoke softly, laughed gently, and asked to join them. By the time the 4th god was emptied, each man was convinced that he alone had made the strongest impression. Each saw her smile at him a little longer. Each was sure she touched his hand more tenderly. And so, the betrayal began. That night, they parted ways pretending all was well. But secretly, they began plotting. Obinna, married with a young daughter, began stealing money from his wife's market stall to buy Adoma expensive gifts. Uche followed her one night, only to return shaking like a leaf. He told Kin in hushed tones that he saw her walking into the forest at midnight. She removed her wrapper and disappeared into a tree. Kin laughed it off. But Uche stopped coming to the beer parlor. A few days later, Uche was found in his room, his body shriveled like a dried gourd, his eyes wide open, his tongue missing. They said he died of heart failure. Adoma came to the burial. She wore white and wept like a widow. Kin whispered to Obinna, "She's not normal. Something is wrong." But Obinna only sneered and said, "You're just bitter she chose me." Obinna brought Adoma home. His wife Nkem was furious. "You bring a strange woman into our house while I'm still alive.